Hi, everybody. A toast to you. Sorry. The neighbor's dog is like crying weird. It's weird. Anyways, a toast to you. I hope everybody's having a fantastic Sunday. It's been a whole week. I hope you had a great week. And so it's Sunday, and as I've kind of made it the general thing on Sunday, I want to talk about the divine and connecting with the divine and kind of a difference between the divine in paganism and God in Christianity. So the Bible says that God has made you in his image. And it is my belief, again, this is one opinion. There are lots of opinions out there, but I feel like we see the divine in our image. And not everybody. Some people see a three-headed dog. Some people see Jesus. Some people see a black Jesus. I think that it's like a fallacy to think that we all are going to see the same representation of the divine energy. And since there is not just one representation of divine energy, there are a plethora of different energies that kind of flow and move and all of that stuff. So as people shift from monotheism to paganism, you see you have to switch. I don't know. For me, it's hard to compare the two because they are so different. But simultaneously, I watched this amazing documentary by this Middle Eastern lady, Bible theologist, who really advocates that the modern translation of the Bible is wrong, and that if you look at the Aramaic in the very, very old original Bibles and the old Jewish Bibles, it actually says that it more relates the Christian God to the Canaanite gods. And it's an amazing documentary, but they took it off Netflix. So if it comes back on, I'll share the link because it's amazing. It's mind-blowing. Anyways, so, but the one God who is all-encompassing and has all of whatever, I think gives this weird construct of the idea of the divine that is much, much different from the pagan construct. So I guess let's start by saying not all pagans are pantheists or whatever, or this or that. Some are agnostic, they don't believe in, they're an atheist pagan, so they don't believe in a god, they just believe in like a universal energy. There's also humanist pagans. There are just all kinds of different pagans who put a different title and a different viewpoint on the great energy. That's why when I refer to the divine in a general sense, I often include things like the great energy, the universal energy, whatever. This is the magical... Never mind, we won't even go there. So, anyways, told you the dark moon is coming and my brain is just like tell everybody everything, and then fall is coming, so I'm having that manic fall go energy. It's exciting and overwhelming and all those great things all at once. The doctor, when I did the little anxiety test, was like, we could talk about medication. I'm like, I'm fine. Anyways, so when you talk about pagan gods, one, you have to see it more as a flowing energy that kind of interacts and changes and, does different things. Much in like the triple aspect. You have a lot of deities that go from maiden to mother to crone, or from page to father to sage, and transition and die and go through the whole cycle. And so it's not a stagnant one kind of energy. And when we begin to connect with that energy, it's going to flow to us in the way that, one, we need to or will be able to see it. Sometimes when we start working with the divine early on, the first time I saw a, a deity, a divine energy, it was very much a mere representation of myself, just in a different state of being. It was the like confident, successful, all of those great things that you wish that you had, but there. And then the more that I work with them, the less of an appearance they take on. As I talked about in the mental temple video, when I go there, I just see the feet of like marble statues. So it's not like this is what they look like. And I think that, however, when I had Minerva in my meditation, and I did a meditation with Selena Fox's Goddesses of America, and it was amazing. But in that moment, I saw all of them physically. So, it kind of depends on where you're at and what you're doing. You hear that little yellow golden finch? Uh, anyways, so the when we first begin, you're going to see them in a way that's most comfortable for you. But then as you begin to work through your practice and do different things, that energy is going to manifest in different ways, and in ways that it is that you need to see it. And so you can just kind of let that energy come to you and work with it and through it, and come together with that energy. And this can be done through like prayer, like what I talked about before, and opening that communication. This can be done through your spirit guides, your familiars can help you along this path, or it can be done through meditation, like the guided meditation I did with Selena Fox was really awesome. That golden finch is excited this morning. Different times of the year it'll be easier to connect with different deities. Just like right now is a really good time to connect with that father energy and the God, and all of his abundance and all of his masculine strength and wisdom. That's really abundant right now. So that's something that you can connect with. As the crone moon comes, the crone goddess is really easy to connect with. And then so it just depends on okay, so those can be influencing factors, and that can ease some of that communication. And then also just if you just sit and you calmly open yourself up to those lines of communication, the divine energy will come to you because it's already present inside. It's not far reaching. I have to like grasp for this energy and hope that it comes down to me. This is something that's already inside of you. So all you have to do is let that manifest itself and communicate with that and work with that. I like to tell people I really do see the divine energy as the molecular cloud that floats around the atom that we can't completely understand whatever, and it's just this force that goes around the proton and the neutron and creates this magnetic cloud, and it all creates. That's where the divine energy is held, is in that part of each atom. And therefore, every single atom in the entire world present, no matter what, has some of that divine energy flowing through it. So it's always present. It's always around you. It's something you can always connect with. And if you feel like you're having trouble making that connection, then you're probably trying too hard. And instead of grasping for it or feeling like it's something that's far away, realize and recognize that this is something that you hold all the time, that is a part of you and who you are and what you're doing all the time. And just being aware of that can help open that line of communication. So I hope that you all find some divine connections today, and I challenge you to take that moment in silence, in gratitude, in peace, and whatever with your divine energy, and have that moment and honor the divine, or honor yourself. If you are of one of the paths that does not particularly call to a divine external energy, then honor yourself in that divine energy that lives in you, that universal energy, whatever words that you put on it to define it, because as I've said before, we in this presence cannot even begin to contemplate an energy that is both minuscule and also grand enough to create the universe. So, and all at the same time, it's just amazing. Let that sink in and enjoy that. And I toast to you and to the gods and all that they do, and hope you're having a blessed cup of coffee and a fantastic Sunday. Don't forget to like and subscribe and do all that great stuff. And if you have any questions, let me know. And like I said, many blessings to you and yours.